is the 20th day of October 2012. Today we're going to be talking about overrated and underrated games, and our picture of the day comes from Galati100, who has some eggs, sausage, and some toast. Good morning, Mindcrack. It is Service Saturday. I'm going to be heading on over to Nebris's place to use his sheep farm. I have to start getting some wool for Millbee, and I also will be taking a trip over to Shrees to grab some extra jungle saplings so I can start working again on Generic Bee's request. There's a few more requests on the board, but we'll have to talk to those another time. Anyway, what's been going on the server? Mr. Michael was on. He did some live stuff. He actually has YouTube Live, so he's been doing YouTube Live. I'm not a huge fan of YouTube Live myself. I tried it out, and I just didn't like it. It just kind of didn't seem right, so I've become a Twitch exclusive, but he's trying out the YouTube thing, and it's going good, so good for him. And Mr. Etho is also on the server, and he discovered a prank by America. Anyways, before I continue on, I first want to talk about salad, and I just wanted to give many thanks to salad, and I wanted to say that salad is delicious, and that it really brought me a lot of joy. Being able to see salad bring me so much joy, and just so many kind things that come out of salad. Anyway, let's talk about overrated and underrated video games, shall we? Let's. The audience is confused. Overrated games. Let's talk about Assassin's Creed. Now, personally, I enjoy Assassin's Creed. I love the series. He didn't even get his carrot yet. I'm not doing any more work for this guy. I'm just going to use this freaking wool farm. Yeah. I think Assassin's Creed is a little overrated. I mean, it's a fun game, and it works really well. Don't get me wrong. I think that it's deserving its praise. But I think it is a bit overrated, because some people have been calling it like a Game of the Year and all this stuff. And I don't think it's Game of the Year material. I think it's very good. I think the story's great. I think that it plays well. But there's, the music's subpar, in my opinion. And overall, it's okay. It's not the best, though. But that's just my opinion. I enjoy Assassin's Creed, and I'm going to... Hopefully Assassin's Creed 3 will change my opinion about that. Maybe Assassin's Creed won't become so overrated then. I'm in the middle of Brotherhood, so I can't speak for Revelations, which I also heard was very good. But hopefully in time I'll be able to give you guys a little bit more of an opinion. Hey guys, you better start eating. Is there another white wool, actually? There is not actually another second white wool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You should get a second white wool pen here, man. Or get more white wool, guys. You guys need to start eating. I'll get some light gray, I guess, for him. Why not? Now let's talk about an underrated game. I think that Super Mario Sunshine is vastly underrated. A lot of people give Super Mario Sunshine a lot of flack. They say it's one of the not so great Mario games. In my opinion, it's so different. That's what makes it really enjoyable. Like the water pack. If you've never played Super Mario Sunshine, the basic thing is it's platforming, but Mario wears a water pack, like a hover pack on him, and he can do all these cool, like hoverings and flips and stuff. Come on, get out of the floor. Darn guy. And so I think Super Mario Sunshine is one of the better ones in the series overall. In fact, I'd say it's one of the best 3D ones, even though there's not many 3D ones. I'd prefer playing Super Mario Sunshine at the new Super Mario Brothers games. Those I have not enjoyed nearly as much as I enjoyed Super Mario Sunshine. So I think that one's been vastly underrated. A lot of people gave it praise, but at the same time, a lot of people gave it anti-praise, if you know what I mean. Criticism, that's the word. Now, as for another overrated game, Pokemon. And I love Pokemon again. It's just like Assassin's Creed. I love Pokemon. But I do think that it gets a lot of, like, high reviews and stuff, and I don't think it really deserves all those high reviews. I think that Pokemon has never really done anything that has been super great storytelling wise, and I know Pokemon's not supposed to be about the story; it's supposed to just be, you know, a fun game. But if you're wondering, I already said hello to him, so don't feel bad. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really say much inside the way of Pokemon being a bad game, but I think it's overrated. That's one thing I'd like to mention. A lot of people confuse overrated with being a bad game. No, I'm just saying that I think it's rated a little bit too highly for what it is. I think it should be rated lower, but it's still a great game. It's still wonderful. I love Pokemon. Any of you want to eat right now, or am I gonna leave? Okay, one of them ate. I was just gonna go. Let's actually get up to 64 white wool, so I'll just sit here and wait here. So let's talk about an underrated game here. Wii Music. Now, hear me out. Wii Music is a bad game. It's not a good game. I wouldn't say it's a great game. But it's decent. It is actually an average game. I would say that. It's a game that's basically like a fun little toy. Essentially, it's basically a toy in which you can like play different music and stuff. But it's a lot of fun. Like, I mean, if you get together with your friends and you pop in Wii Music and you look absolutely ridiculous, you think and it's completely horrible sounding, and sometimes and you're just kind of like, oh wow, this is hilariously stupid. It's like really stupid Guitar Hero. But it's really fun. It's really funny to play, and like there's like the album art. That's fun. Like, basically, I think that it's really good because it's when you play that game, there's never really a moment where you're not laughing and giggling, even if it's at the menus where Sebastian Toot, the guy who tells you what to do in the game, he goes. That's how he talks, and that's just freaking hilarious. I don't care who you are, and I think Nintendo knew it was freaking hilarious. So, yeah, that's my opinion about Wii Music. You guys want to give me any more wool? Any more? I'm gonna leave. Screw you guys. Screw you guys. All right. Honk, honk. There's a car outside. Hello. Now let's talk about a overrated game. It's my last overrated game that I have on my list here, and it's Ocarina of Time. I think Ocarina of Time is one of the best Zelda games there is, and I think that Zelda is the best series on Earth. But I also think that Ocarina of Time is held a little bit too highly inside some of the eyes, and a lot of it is because of nostalgia, and that's fine. That's fine for people to have nostalgia for a game and think it's one of their favorite games. I'm saying that it being a favorite game, that's good. But for people calling it the best game, I think that they need to open their eyes a little bit. The game is buggy. The game is the story is kind of. It's a good story, believe me. I love the story of Ocarina of Time, but at the same time, it's not the best story on Earth by any means of the stretch of the imagination. But it's a good story. The music is great. It's a very highly rated game, and I approve of it being rated 9.5, 9.25. But I don't think the game is a 10. I don't think the game is a 10, and across the board, people give it a 10, and I think that's okay. I mean, a lot of it is opinion, so that's okay. But I think it is a little overrated. I think it's not the best. Anyways, as for the last underrated game that I want to talk about, as I walk on over to Shreeves here to grab some jungle saplings from him, I want to talk about Starfox Adventures. If you've never played Starfox Adventures, it's basically an adventure game set inside the world of Starfox. The thing is, a lot of people rated it when they did reviews, websites or anything like, they rated it as a Star Fox game. They did not rate it as an adventure game, which is where they went wrong. Does this have saplings anywhere? Any extra saplings? I'll just go get some from the from upstairs. Where's the thing? I always get lost in Shree's place. Shree's place is confusing, man. Welcome back. Okay. Oh, what? You, Shree! It's a good symbol. Did he get pranked? Oh, maybe I shouldn't go up there. I'll go to his chest room then, I guess. See if he has any extras. I don't know why Good would prank Shree, but who knows? Or maybe Shree's just making a monument to Good. I don't know. But I think Starfox Adventures is a great game. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I love playing Starfox Adventures. And I plan to Let's Play it eventually on the channel. It's just, you know, don't know when. Here we go. I found a roundabout way to get here. I'm going to take 4 and say thank you to Shree. I will leave him a gift as we go home. So yeah, I think that if you haven't played Starfox Adventures because you heard it was a bad Starfox game, stop thinking of it as a Starfox game and start playing it like immediately. Well, I'm supposed to be joining 6 Alone in 2 minutes and 9 seconds. I guess I should probably wrap this up. Oopsies. What's coming out today on the channel? Ultimate Miner. Yes, hopefully Ultimate Miner. I'm saying Ultimate Miner very confidently. Silver has said that he's probably going to get it done. But once again, we can't say because, you know, basically that guy is editing until the last second. And he says he'll hopefully get it done, and I believe in him. But you can never really tell, can you? I'm actually going to, by the way, this is pretty cool. Well, we'll show that some other time when I have confirmation. That it's all done. Let's see. Okay. Let's put some white wool in here for Millbee, and free torches and a minecart. And let's drown ourselves. The /kill command does not work on the server. I do not have permission, people. But other than Ultimate Miner, I'll probably be doing a Mindcrack stream later this evening, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I don't know when. I start stream when I can start stream. And that's the rule of me. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I believe that's all for me now. It's time for an opinion. Okay. Before we go, I almost forgot to highlight the new donations. I apologize. I almost forgot again. But let's see. We have a mega donation from Jeffrey T. I don't know if I mentioned the mega donation from. Oh wait, this was on the live stream, right? Dr. Nobody. I mentioned. Yeah, I mentioned him during the live stream. A hyper donation from Mozo Graphics, who has a $2 donation. A mega donation from Shane P, who has a $9.79 donation. And a hyper donation from Lewis from Australia, who has a $5 donation. Does he actually know Joshua? Joshua from Australia? You guys could be friends. You're just 3 lapis blocks away. Anyway, my random opinion is an age-old opinion that people have been waiting for. Almonds and milk chocolate? Approve. Good morning, Mindcrack.